Hello friends, welcome to my channel Sushant Chesswise. Today we are going to look at the next topic, that is the mating net. Okay, I have been talking about mating net I think in 2 or 3 sessions before. So let us understand what is mating net. So when the king is not having any place to move and we threaten a check. Okay, we threaten to deliver a check and the opponent is, in spite of having the move, is unable to stop the check. Okay, and it becomes checkmate. So that is mating net, means the king is trapped. So like we do positions based on trapped piece, here the king is getting trapped and there is no way to avoid the check. That is mating net. It's a very important concept because when we learn about intermediate or advanced level tactics, this waiting move plays a very important role. Okay, let's get started with the positions quickly. Let's have a position here, very interesting one. See, very rare case it cannot come from an actual game, right? White has sacrificed so much. So this is a made up position, a composed position made by someone. But this position shows the idea of mating net beautifully. Let's look at the black pieces. See, black is about to queen this pawn. He has 2 rooks extra and see 3 of his pawns are about to queen. But the problem here is the king on h8 is stuck badly, and now what will happen? We will try to block the king's path. So white plays the move king f7. All these positions are white to play. So now see, with the move king f7, white has now stopped the king from moving. He has avoided e1 queen with a check, and now bishop is jumping to f6. And we know that there is only one way to stop this, that is rook comes to f8 with a check. King takes the rook, and now see, whatever black plays, even if he makes e1 queen, then also see bishop f6 checkmate. Anything else attacks the bishop or moves the bishop, okay, whatever he does, bf6 will be checkmate. So this is the concept of mating net. See, the player is on the move but still he is not able to avoid the check. Let's look at the next position here. It's a typical middle game position. White pieces are very active. The queen, rook, queen, bishop and the rook, all the 3 are ahead also. Rook is on the open file, queen is spinning the queen, and his bishop is also well ahead. Okay, let's look at black now. Black king has very little place. These mating net ideas work very nicely whenever the king has got just one place or no place. So in those cases we should have this in mind, that mating net ideas can work. So because the queen is pinned here, white started with the move rook e8 check. Now see, because white has active pieces, he is able to create this combination. See, queen cannot take the rook because the queen is pinned. So forced to go bishop f8. And now what we see, there is no direct way to mate. See, rook f8 check, then king f8. And after bf6, again the king can come back to g8. Queen into f7, king into f7, again the rook is attacked, nothing can be forced. But now what white sees, black king has no place, the queen is pinned, and the f8 bishop is a weakness. So white plays the move bishop h6. So he is making a queen sacrifice, queen takes the queen, then rook f8 checkmate. Okay, and we see that to any other move, that is the thing in a mating net. Any other move also doesn't help. See, now if king cannot move, of course bishop cannot move, playing d6 also leads to rook f8 mate. The queen is pinned as it is. So this is the interesting thing about mating net. The next position here, this position will be quite difficult for a player who is unable to understand or who doesn't know the concept of mating net, because most of the time what we learn, we have to use check, capture, attack and force things. Okay, let's look at the position quickly. See, the black king is very badly placed. Firstly, it has come out. Secondly, the king has only 2 places right now, h4 and g4. h6 is covered by the pawn, pawn is supported by queen and bishop. White's queen, bishop and this bishop, they are very active and they are able to attack the king. Problem with black is the queen and rook are not doing much right now. Bishop, which was doing, it's blocked, and knight has gone to the edge of the board. So what has happened here is white is able to create a combination instantly. First white plays bf3 check. This move is very obvious, and now we see if the king moves to h4, then just QG3 mates. So this is mate in 2. But there is a difference here for black. Black plays the move bishop G4. And now it looks like bishop into G4, king into G4, queen G3 check, but then the king will escape from F5. So here it is necessary to identify that the black king has only one square at his disposal. And this is where the concept of mating net comes very handy. White plays a very strong move, queen G3. Okay, and now what he does, if bishop takes the bishop, he will do queen H3 checkmate. So basically there is no defense to queen H3 mate. Let's see, black played QD7 in the game. QD7 so that he controls the H3 square, but do note that the bishop is pinning the bishop on G4. So still queen H3 check, king cannot take on G5, okay, and it's mate. There is one more variation. If queen takes the bishop, so that the G5 square is attacked now by the king, now queen H3 will not work, but then queen G4 check, and now queen supports the pawn, king has no place to move, it has become a checkmate. So this is the power of having the knowledge of mating net. Let's look at the next position. This is quite easy one. We see that the white pieces are all set to attack on the king side. White has an extra piece here, but my point of showing you this position is that sometimes in a mating net it's not absolutely necessary that the king will have no place at all. So let's see, the queen and bishop are aiming on the diagonal here. So white played the obvious move, queen F5, and now see he threatens queen H7 mate. So to move like F6, there is queen H7 mate, F7 square is guarded. So here it's not that there is no move to save queen H7 mate. Black has to go rook E8, but even with the move rook E8, see queen H7 check, king has to go to F8, and queen H8 is checkmate. So what we see, this is slightly different from what we are doing in mating net. But if we try to grasp the idea in whole, that the H7 square was not coverable by the black pieces. So that is the point of mating net. The threat which we are creating, it's not stoppable. So this is the last position from the section of mating net. Of course, you must be wondering how this position came, how the black pawn has reached on H2. This has come from a sharp king's gambit game, where white sacrifices the F4 pawn early in the opening, and black has grabbed all the pawns all the way from E5 to F4, G3 and then H2. Okay, let's not talk about that now. So what has happened here is the king has really walked up the board till E3, and now what we see, there are many ways of winning in the position. See, white has a forced combination here, queen F3 check, KD4, QD3 check, KC5, queen D5 check, KB6, QB5 mate. See, so many moves. Okay, and in the event of king E5 to queen D3, there was QD5 mate. Now everyone must be wondering, if there is such a forced mate, why I have put this in a mating net section, right? See, my point is, there can be many ways of winning, right? But the idea of mating net should be there in mind whenever the king has less space. See, this king has only two places, right? And both fall on the same line, same file over here. White found a very strong move. Instead of doing all these checks, white played the move rook a d1. See, ignoring the attack on the queen. And now what he is doing, he is going to do, see, rook d3 checkmate. And if you look at black pieces, none of the pieces are in a position to stop this rook d3. See, after the move bishop g4, then rook d3 checkmate. See, knight is covering the places, f file is blocked by the rook, and d file is fully covered by the rook. So, although there was another way to win in this, I find this position very instructive to understand the concept of mating net. So what comes to my mind in this position is, even without the queen, this idea would have worked. Okay. So I hope you are enjoying these lessons. Do like, share and subscribe the channel. Thanks for your time.